you want to talk about wallmine.com?
Yes. I think if we stop looking for sensationalism, if we go to wallmine.com and look up a 10-year performance history of the stock market, all the best companies are there. So like Google, Microsoft, United Healthcare, Tesla, NVIDIA. So I think a lot of times when we're seeing these losses mount up, it's because we're picking a company and hoping that becomes a darling. I too wish I could have picked a company at $4 and it grew to 3,000. But the best thing to do, the way to eliminate the companies that are going to give you the biggest headaches, take peace out of your life and relationship, is to look at the track record of that stock for a 10-year period. Same in a relationship. If you look at a person's last 10 years and see what they've done, they're probably going to replicate that for the next 10 years. It's an easy way to screen out all of the bad players. So like if you notice, there are really no companies in that 10-year histogram that are down 700%, down 200% year. Like that, you don't have declining growth in those companies. So resource wallmine.com, when it goes to performance, look at the last 10 years, and it's going to give you 20 or 30 stocks that are really good, and you can pick from there. I love 2Tech2 Index because it makes it easier, but if you want to find one on your own, that's a quick tip to be able to find some companies on your own.
And it's Wall,
Mine.
2 L's,
Yes.
Mine, MINE.com. Wallmine.com.
Cheat code right there.
For the people that say they want more direct information.
Yes.
That's extremely direct.
Yes. Wallmine.com.
Carl Icahn.
Oh man. Hindenburg strikes again.
Talking about shareholders and dividends.
So, look, all right. So what's going on here? He's accused of running a Ponzi-like business for Hindenburg Research. Is there any truth to this accusation? Allegedly, once again, allegedly. Is there any truth to this accusation? And what would you do if you were investing in the IEP stock?
Can we give him a little context?
Yes.
What he's being accused of is he's using cash from new investors to pay out dividends to shareholders at a ridiculous level. Right. So when we talked about how do people get paid, shareholders get paid in dividends, that means that the company's made so much money that they've now given portions out to the people who have invested. The issue is the number of the return, which is, do you have the percentage?
No, I don't.
Allegedly. Yes. So it's all alleged, but that's the premise of that. That's what makes it the Ponzi scheme. I'm taking money from you to pay them.
Yeah. I love Carl Icahn dearly. I'm gonna give some context first. I'm gonna put him on the cape real quick. Put cape emojis in chat. Then I'm gonna get to it. Carl was the one who teamed up with Tim Cook to make Apple acceptable amongst the investor class to be able to invest in. Because at one point in time, Apple was not a favorite company to invest in, and as a result, from there, Apple has done exceptionally well. I'm not sure if Carl is doing these things, but if you are taking new money in from investors and giving them to previous clients, that is not favorable, to say the least. So if I was holding the shares of IEP, I would probably take losses now, and I will wait until this clears, because this is a big allegation. This isn't like you're using social media to prop up the stock where it's morally on a gray line. This is like they're calling them Madoff, essentially, at a lower scale.
They're saying that the IEP, allegedly, IEP has paid out over $980 million in cash dividends, despite cumulatively burning almost $1.6 billion in their free cash flow.
Yeah, went too far.
You think?
Went too far.
Allegedly.
Well, allegedly. We don't know what happened.
Don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, the thing is, like, he's not, Carl, amazing investor. Son's an amazing investor, but they're not Vanguard, BlackRock, Blackstone, Citadel. It's really tough to pay out that much in dividends. And then the stock has not performed the best. Like if I look at, let's see what years this, 2013 was a high, 149. Even before this allegation came out, in 2020 it went down to $40. when most stocks were doing incredibly well post-COVID, it went from a low of $33 and went to a high the next year of 60. So like if you're one of the most famed investors and you're doing incredibly well, you would think it would have went from $35 and went up to maybe 90 in comparison. So, but this is what I always say, invest in the top two, Vanguard, BlackRock, the top two in any space to have any kind of risk mitigation. So I don't know. I hope this isn't true. I love Carl. I think he's an amazing investor, but it goes back to what we talked about in Snowfall before. Also, when you are not a kind leader and you've talked about people from decades during these recessions, people are going to find ways to attack you and destroy your credibility. So in a recession, a lot of these quote unquote Ponzi's and the list of schemes get brought to light. The timing of it was impeccable on Hindenburg's timeline. And then, of course, what happened in India, what they reported, they've been on a good streak of calling these out. Just be careful, man.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
It's a lot of money.
Yes, a lot of money.
A whole lot of money.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.